Going on, everybody? I'm back here with the CR80, and I've been so focused on what I'm gonna do with the plastic and what I'm gonna do with the pipe that I forgot about the seat. So I'm gonna get at that right now. So what the idea is behind this is I'm going to put some adhesive on here and some adhesive on the underneath of this, and I'm gonna glue the foam back onto the plastic piece, and then when that's cured I'm going to try and use some of here, I've got it over here. I'm going to try and use some just some regular household foam, expanding foam, to try and repair the back of the seat. So we'll see how that works. Alright, so that 3M adhesive is pretty serious stuff. It's already keeping the foam on the plastic there, so I guess what I'll do is I'll make a mess out of that, is I'll fill this with foam, and then I'll probably let it set, and then probably shave it down with a knife, and then see if I can just sand the shape back in after I'm done that. I got the first little bit done here. I'm probably gonna have to give it another layer or something like that, and then after that I'll just shave it all down with a knife and then see if I can sand it into shape. So I guess while that seat dries up and all that expanding foam does its thing there, I'll turn my attention over to the pipe. I was gonna sandblast that, but I took a flapper wheel to it, so that's doing a pretty good job. So it's taking it right down to the paint and or down to the metal, I should say, and it's putting in a position where I can put a nice coat of paint or two on it. Got this all buffed up good enough. I'll call that good enough just to put, I'll clean it up with some brake clean or whatever, but I'll call that good enough for put some high temperature paint on it. Usually that stuff's pretty tough, it'll stick to most things, but I need to fix a I don't know if you can see it, there is a crack right there, so I'm gonna have to hook the welder up quick and take care of that. I think that's gonna do it for the weld. Maybe I'll grind down the back of it a little bit here just so it sits a little more flush when I bolt it back on the bike. And call her good there. Now I'll probably be able to set it up and just give it a quick coat of paint and see what it looks like. So what I'm gonna be trying here is this Rust-Oleum high heat paint. It's good for barbecues, but it's good for up to 1200 degrees, it says. So I'm sure it'll be just fine for a dirt bike exhaust. I got the first coat on this side. Looks pretty good so far, so we'll just let it dry for a little bit and then I'll flip it over and do the other side. on to the seat next. I cut a little bit of foam out just to see if it's dry enough. It seems to be, so I'll try and cut it down now to get a rough shape of the back of the seat. Jinx it, but it actually might be working here. So I thought the foam might just pull off of the seat. It might not have bonded with it, but it seems to be on there pretty strong. So we'll keep getting the front of it there, and then I'm gonna have to fill in this little piece. I think that's not gonna blend in there well. I think there'll be a little hump, a little bump in the seat cover when it goes on. All right, got the other spots filled, so we'll have to wait for that to dry and then probably cut that off tomorrow or way later tonight or something like that. For now, I'm gonna see how that sands off, but I don't want to move this around too much because I don't want to bother that foam that's sitting there now. That's not bad at all. It sands okay, but the only problem is the seat sands a little easier, so I just had to watch out for that. But I think this will turn out okay. It won't be too noticeable when the seat cover's on. So this foam seems to have dried a little quicker than I thought, so I'm gonna give it a try, see if I can cut this all off and shape it in, see if I can get that seat cover on today. Right, so I think that's pretty good. It looks pretty good to me. Put the seat cover on just to kind of mock fit it, but it looks like it's gonna look all right, so I might just try and get this seat cover right on there. I got the back working out pretty good, but it's gonna be quite hard to get this bend done here, so I'm gonna have to keep wrestling with that for a little while. It's quite hard to get that pocket out of there. Okay, so I got the seat cover on here, and I'm hoping these little wrinkles will come out as I bend it, as I put it on the bike, and it kind of stretches out. When I push it down and bolt it in, it'll go away. That was really tough to get out of there, so I hope it works out when it's on the bike. So I mocked it up on the bike just to see what would happen when I push the seat down to get everything tensioned up, and as you can see, it those wrinkles kind of disappear. So it'll look really good when everything's bolted down and the tank is on and everything. All right, that's gonna be it for this video. So now we got the pipe finished and we've got the seat done. Got the brand new cover on it. So if you like what's going on in this video and you wanna see this bike finished, give a thumbs up to this video and subscribe and hit the notifications bell. See you next time.